guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we are looking at the Temporal Rift, guys. Now the Temporal Rift is up. This one you really do have two options within here. You can either run a Celerity spec or you can run a Mage spec. So to start off with this, guys, I am actually going to start with the Mage spec. So we're going to go with tanks, support, and Mage. All three of those we are just going to level up evenly. And looking here, guys, I have a significant amount of essence because we went ahead and we purchased our monthly cards, the deluxe monthly card and the monthly card. Also, I did pick up the Noble Society pack, which we usually do. Again, this account, guys, as the pay to win account, we cap it at $100 or less per month, which is what we do put in there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to level these up equally. Ultimately, the way that you want to level them, and I'll kind of show you. So tanks, fortitude, and mage's might, you can level this up quite a bit, up to a point where the support is actually going to be lagging a little bit. Now, by design, guys, the support will work without being completely built. You can see, guys, we can only go to level 5 on these because we are only on level 1 right now. After we continue in here with some beacons, we can make some progression. But looking at those 3 again that we were going to focus on building, I'm going to show you the teams that we're using in here. So for the defense force, guys, first of all, we're going to start with our Graveborn team, and we're going to go in here with Graz. Absolutely amazing. Remember, we want tanks, we want mage, we want support. Those are the 3 things that we're looking for. So within Graveborn, guys, Hodgkin, a very, very big hero in here, which again is another tank. We want Oden. This time we do have him built out significantly. We want Silas in this formation for support. And then I am going to run Damon in here. And this is kind of an old school build that we've ran before. This formation right here will actually give me a little bit of a push. It'll give me the ability to actually make a significant amount of progression through this realm, getting stages through. And again, you want to push this, guys, as much as possible. Second one I'm going to go is for the Eins comp. So we're actually going to be running, and I kind of went back and forth. I'm going to drop Arthur out of this, and I'm going to put in Joan. So I'm actually going to run Joan of Arc in here, which again is a support. We're running Albedo because, of course, she is the booster for this entire formation. Then we're going to be running Eins within here. Boom, there we go. I'm going to run support with Merlin. And then we're also going to be running support with Mortis, so he can go ahead and buff up Eins, guys. And again, so looking at our mages within this classification, we have Oden, we have Eins, we have support, and then a tank. Could have run Arthur in here, but again, I have Joan built up a lot higher, which means that is going to be the ones that we're running. Right now, guys, I'm going to drop the Graveborn heroes in here, and then I'm going to go Hodgkin for buffs, of course. And this is the first time we're actually seeing the introduction of pets. So I'm going to place my level 6 beast in here. As much as I would want to attack or lift up my attack rating, I'm going to go with my attack beast in here. So I do have this level 6 beast, which means that the ability is unlocked in here, and we're going to push through all that we can in here. I think, you know, once we start getting our relics, once we start getting a little bit further, we should be able to make some decent progression. But you can see, guys, even right there was a lot of damage. So we took a lot of damage right there off of the bat. Of course, highest badge level right now is, I believe, 5. So we're going to go ahead. We got to get to a point where we can just auto this. You can always just go through here with the victories. But again, any badge that we can get for any of the heroes we have in our first primary team is the focused. Blessed Realm, guys, you always want to take the path of the least resistance. And I say this in here every single time, guys. We want to get energy out of here. Boom, which means we're going to start off with some bonus energy within this next one. Again, path of least resistance in here, which means that every single time that we're coming through here, we are going to try to essentially use the cheapest method or the cheapest path to get through here. You can see, guys, 270 here, 113 here. Again, at this point, we are farming relics. Now, in addition to being able to use your beasts in here, guys, we know there's going to be a lot of progression made because now we have 800 floors of loot, which is incredible. Again, this is kind of the mage starting point. You could also do the exact same as we seen right here, but with celerity. So celerity does change a couple of different heroes, and it's interesting to see, you know, even from when we had the Temporal Rift of the past up to this Temporal Rift, I went back and forth. So I know a lot of players have kind of flip-flopped with both of those. What I mean by that is I did run celerity for quite a bit of time. Then I came back, I ran Mage. I actually reset it, ran Mage for probably about another 100 plus floors. Then after we reset, we did the exact same. We went back to celerity. Now, some of the things in here, guys, is it's very imperative on the heroes you have built. So right here, guys, I have Oden built out considerably high, which means that we want to make sure that we're using him within here. Again, if you don't have specifically that hero, if you don't have Oden built out, if you had Scarlet, even if you pop Scarlet in here, it could make a big difference. Big thing with this formation particularly, guys, is you do have all 5 heroes. So you get the 25 attack boost, the 25% HP works really well. Hodgkin in here, of course, not as a tank. He is more of a buffer, and that's the reason we run him in here, guys. He does a lot of crowd control, allowing Oden, of course, to do what he does best, guys, just absolutely destroying damage. And again, we got to get to the point, or we got to get to the level, essentially, of having the auto battle. So I believe it is the level when we're pushing through here. So there's 10 floors done, guys. Again, we're going to continue through here with the formations, but looking, we just a tiny bit into 88 points into level 2. I think when we get to, what is it, like 5 maybe? I know there's a point in here where you do get to essentially you're able to do this auto. You can actually do the auto battle, so it just doesn't take an incredible amount of time. But again, guys, you want to go in here. That's it. We have 80 rounds of progression. You want to get the rewards out of here. You want to make the progression. Even there, guys, the gold, looking down here, guys, Stargazer cards, absolutely only floor 50. We start getting time emblems as we start progressing further in here. And again, the sooner that you get in here, the better, guys. With this AFK timer, every time you gain a level, you're actually getting more of this essence, meaning that it is going to be much easier to go through the Temporal Rift. I know the beginning right now is a bit of a grind, because again, I have to do every level. Now is the time, guys. Grind this out all that you can. Again, if you're going with Mage, definitely go with Mage. I'm going to do another video very similar to this. I'm going to hop on the FHG account. I'm going to do a celerity comp, which is a very, very similar, easy starting comp in there, but it is more of a basic. You can see we have no relics on any of these guys, and we want to pull this and actually just continue until we get to the ability to get those level 5 relics, leveling them up and pushing through here. So I'm going to go ahead, guys. I'm going to push through this a significant amount, again, using my Mage formation. It seems like it works pretty well going through here early. Again, picking up all of these relics, making sure that we're making solid progression in here from the beginning. Path of least resistance, guys. Make sure you hop in here right now and start going through here. There we go, another trivial right there. It is a Grievous realm, but we're going to go ahead and do this one and continue the challenge. All right, guys, so that'll do it for the Mage Rift within here. Again, I'm going to do a celerity one shortly. We will be able to check it out and see what teams are running in there. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.